Alabama school officials have received complaints saying critical race theory has been taught during Black History Month, while school officials say there's been a misunderstanding.
WAAY 31's Xavier Wary joins us live. He spoke with the Alabama State Superintendent. Xavier, clear up some of what's been happening in some schools throughout Alabama.
Hey, Dan. So as we all know, critical race theory has been a controversial topic. And during Black History Month, there have been some complaints that the Alabama officials have been receiving saying that critical race theory has been taught in their schools. So that made me want to take a look into a few things. One being, what exactly is critical race theory? And also, what type of history is being taught during Black History Month?
Just very fundamentally, critical race theory is the attempt to understand the intersection of race and inequality in the United States.
CRT is it's a lens through which institutions are viewed, and thus the term institutional or systemic racism.
Alabama Superintendent of Education Eric Mackey and Alabama officials received complaints that CRT was being taught in schools. I asked him if the complaints of CRT being taught in schools were valid.
We've not found evidence in most of those cases of anything other than, regular school going on.
Mackey then made an attempt to clarify what Black history is being taught in schools during Black History Month for grades K through 12.
So we talk about great contributions that Black Americans have made throughout history. Particularly, we focus on those who've had an impact directly in Alabama.
I asked Kenneth Anderson, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for the City of Huntsville, why it's important for Black history to be taught in the schools.
Black History Month is just a time of celebration, whether it's health, whether it's education, whether it's science, engineering, math, et cetera, et cetera. Black people have made tremendous contributions to the development of our nation, and this is a time to celebrate it. That's what's being taught in schools. Critical race theory is not being taught in schools.
Now, I also asked Dr. Mackey, what's the importance of Black history being taught in schools? And he said that it's important to know everything, the good, bad, and the in-between. And when I asked him and both Kenneth Anderson, what's the difference between CRT and Black History Month, they were both clear to state that there is a clear-cut difference and that CRT is not being taught in the schools. Reporting live, Xavier Wary, WAAY 31 News.